It's Josh McDermott from The Walking Dead. Make sure you subscribe to the ZeusTuber.
What is up, guys? This is the ZeusTuber, and today I am back with another Walking Dead video for you guys. This one has to do with a fan-requested topic, and that is my top 5 favorite episodes of all time from The Walking Dead over the course of the last 4 seasons. Now, before I continue on to this topic, I just want to say that not all of your topics will make it on to, you know, an official video that I do on YouTube, and I apologize for that. I'm not perfect. I do miss things. I do forget things. I'm a very forgetful person, so I just want to apologize about that. So this is one of the negative qualities of my channel, which I'm not afraid to admit. That, you know, you might suggest something, and I'll be like, yeah, it's a great idea, and I'm honest when I say it, that you guys generally do have very good video ideas or very good theories and so on. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll do a video on that and credit you, and I do intend to. But then, you know, some official news will come out, and I'll do a video on that, and then I'll do another video, and then I'll think of an idea, like, oh, I gotta do a video on this, and then I'll totally space out on the video that you guys had in mind. Now, I'm trying to get better at that, and this is why I'm doing this video, but just for future reference, I do apologize if I do forget to do your video or whatnot. So, without further ado, let's get into my top 5 favorite episodes. At number 5, it's gotta be Clear. Clear is just such a well-done episode, and you're probably thinking, wow, you're really bandwagoning here, ZeusTuber. Because, you know, everyone says Clear is one of the best episodes. Yes, it is one of the best episodes. They're 100% correct. The writing is incredible. The acting is some of the best acting I've seen on the show was in that one episode. Just Lenny James left it all out there on the stage, so to speak. Like he gave his all. He really got into his character. Like, yeah, we saw Morgan briefly in the pilot episode, and yeah, he wasn't a bad actor by any stretch, but he didn't really get to shine, I felt. Like his performance wasn't memorable. Like, we all remember his character, yeah, but his character's memorable, but the performance was like, alright, yeah, I could see him as Morgan, but it wasn't like, wow, he did a really, really great job. No disrespect to the actor whatsoever. He did do a good job, but it wasn't as standout a performance as his performance was in Clear, in my opinion. Now, we're all entitled to our own opinions, so if you don't like what I just said, let me know in the comment section down below. That's perfectly okay. That's what the comment section is there. Angelina did a great job in that episode. They're both British actors, for those of you who did not know that. If you didn't, then I don't know where you've been, but they're both British. They just both really got into character. The great character development in that episode, good bonding between Carl and Michonne. It was a slower paced episode, but there were some cool set pieces, like when Morgan stabbed Rick, and it looked like it went right to where his heart should be, but it turns out it was his shoulder, or somewhere in that region. And that was intense. The whole scene of Michonne's cutting up walkers in the bar. People could argue it is a filler episode. More or less. It was a filler episode, but it is an acceptable filler episode. An example of a filler episode that is not acceptable is Still, because that episode, I'm not even getting into it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just episode 412. What a train wreck that was. Okay, so number 4. Let's see. I gotta say my 4th favorite episode is definitely Guts from season 1, episode 2. I really loved Guts. That was a great episode. Yeah, it's kind of an odd choice compared to some of these later episodes. Like, wow, that wasn't that good compared to today's episodes. But Guts, I gotta put it as number 4 because that episode still to this day has a profound effect on me. It's got one of the grossest things that I've seen in the show thus far. Just them gutting that walker, and it just that whole episode sticks in my mind to this day. I think about The Walking Dead. It's one of the episodes that comes to mind. Just so much happened. We met Merle. We got the introduction of Merle, the introduction of a lot of the core cast, Glenn, Andrea. We got to meet T-Dog, Jackie, Morales, which, I mean, those guys aren't they're supporting characters, but we got to meet them. Rick gets out of the tank. There's a whole, them walking down the street covered in walker guts. They're fighting walkers in the street. T-Dog drops the handcuff key. Glenn is joyriding around in the Dodge was it Challenger? And just so much happens. It's great. Really good episode, and for that, I think it definitely deserves a number 4 spot. Number 3, in my opinion, is definitely episode 405, titled Internment. That's the episode where Herschel is running around the cell blocks trying to help everybody and cure everybody from the sickness. What a great episode. It started off kind of slow, but it definitely picked up and definitely had a great ending, I think. Herschel really got his chance to shine. And if you think about it, in terms of the season, episodes 6 and 7 are kind of like sub-stories, so to speak. Like, you really think about it, it should go episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 8. And that was Herschel's sending off episode, I think, because technically his next episode back is when he dies. So I think that was Herschel's last hurrah, so to speak. And yeah, none of us knew that when watching it, but now that we're past the mid-season finale and all that, that was like, wow, that was his send-off episode. He did a great job. So much happened. The walkers tear down the fence, and Glenn's almost dying. It was just such an episode. I loved it. On to my third favorite episode, or spot 3, is definitely... Oh, wait, I already did 3. Yeah, sorry. Spot number 2 is the mid-season finale, or not mid-season, the season 4 finale. Now, there's a lot of mixed feelings in the season 4 finale. I loved it. It's mainly because I got so many of the season 4 episodes spoiled to me because, I mean, I did it to myself. I'm always out there looking for stuff to talk about in videos, and along my way, I found, the full episode synopsises and leaked pictures, and so much of it got spoiled. But with the season 4 finale, we didn't get any full episode synopsis. We didn't really get too much spoilery information. We got a couple of hints here and there. Oh, like Rick utilizes a new weapon in self-defense. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's obviously going to be his teeth. That's in the comic books. So, it was just, I was most surprised throughout the episode, like, how things were going to go down. It felt like an extra long episode, even though it wasn't. There was chapters to it, like, even through the first half, like, after Rick's like, you're my brother, Daryl. Like, that felt like a full episode to me right there, and I was like, oh, wait, they haven't even gotten to Terminus yet. And then there was, like, another half to the episode where it was just them at Terminus. And then the ending, that was... although their use of wording there on that last line was lackluster, it was still a good ending. Like, it got you pumped up for season 5. You were like, yes, Rick, let's go kill those termites. And then the scenes, they were just so well done, I thought. Now, a lot of you might disagree, but I really loved that season 4 finale. And spot number 1 goes to the mid-season finale of season 4, Too Far Gone. Oh my gosh, what an emotional roller coaster that was. That episode will forever go down as one of the most jarring episodes, I think, in my mind. Like, I can't think of Walking Dead anymore without thinking of that episode somewhere in that thought process. Like, it just pops up, like Herschel getting his head chopped off. That was disturbing and jarring and scary. And this, my hatred for the governor has never been so high at that point. That was really shocking. I mean, we didn't get his death spoiled, so to speak, beforehand, but judging by the promos and all the information we got and my breakdown, I was definitely convinced Herschel's not going to make it. And then I was really shocked to see him crawling away after he took that initial blow to the neck. And I was like, wait, Herschel's going to live? What is this? And then, nope, the governor's like, nah, that's not going to happen. And he comes over and finishes the job, and Maggie's crying, and Beth's crying, and Rick's like, no! And I'm just like, what is going on? And Michonne's crawling away for a little ninja-style crawl there, and she's curb-stomping people. And the tank dudes all be like, blowing crap up, and we're like, what is going on? And then we thought Daryl's going to die when that walker, like, tackled him or, jumped on him. And then we had that awesome Walker riot shield, and he's throwing grenades, and he blows up the tank, and there's like, what? Oh my god, what is going on? And then it ends with us all thinking baby Judith died, and I was like, what? Rick is going to lose it. Oh my gosh, what an emotional roller coaster. I get goosebumps thinking about it. I'm going to go watch that episode right now, I think, after I upload this video. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright, so that's my top 5 videos. I want to know yours. Leave a comment down below and let me know. And of course, I'll go through and read all of them. I may not comment to all of them, but I will read them. And yeah, have yourselves a nice day, guys, and I'll see you guys later.